Well, here we are at 6727 Seneca. Looks like a well-kept little yard. They shrunk the grass area to minimize watering. A couple small plantings. You have the mountains down the street, and it's trying to rain. Person here apparently does woodworking. He's got a little sign out front, free wood scraps box. Probably seen better days, but they've also done some maintenance to try to patch it up. Apparently they do a fair amount of access through the side here. I see looks like a forklift in the back. So you got a front porch here. I don't get it that they use the garage with the splash block blocking the door like that. Tree's been pruned recently. So anyway, let's go take a look. One note, there's smokers here. I don't know if they smoke inside or it matters to you. I haven't asked. One thing I thought I should point out is I don't think it was done this way originally. Usually homes have like these just basic window wells and barely let any light in, and they opened this area up, which brings a whole lot more light into the area there. I think that's a good idea. Okay, first walking into the home. Greeted by the living room. Closet. It has a laminate floor. Did some interesting woodworking gate here. I think that'll help keep dogs or kids in or out of certain areas. It's going to be dark in here. I apologize. They use wood board ends as a wall covering, and it's really dark and hard to see. It's got a ceiling fixture here. I can't get the lights to come on. Let's see if I can get better luck in other rooms. There you go. So they have a laminate countertop, a little loose in a couple spots, but custom barnwood cabinets. They got a little bar area here. Yeah, and they are trying to keep something out of the living room or in the living room. So, but the kitchen, yeah, it's probably a dog. See, there's the doggy door. And dog food. So, that said, this is unique. So this is one of a kind cabinetry here. Hello?
Sorry. This is...
Okay, there's a coat closet here that I missed off the living room. And light switches are down here. This hallway could use painting, walls and ceiling. Yeah, the paint's a little worn on the cabinet, but not too bad. It's a vinyl floor, and it has a vinyl surround. It seems to be in fair condition. And here's another bedroom, and here it is. It's a vinyl laminate. View out the backyard. And all the rooms have ceiling fans in them. I notice they like to leave the windows open here. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. So here we have, looks like they use a little air conditioning unit that sticks in a window too. I'm willing to bet they don't have swamp cooler or central air. And they took 2 bedrooms and turned it into one. And that's why there's 2 doors here. They didn't change that. And where this wood trim is where the wall used to be. It's not a load-bearing wall, I wouldn't imagine. So there's a closet at that end, and probably a closet at this end, made it for his and hers. So let's move on. Okay, here's the garage. Oh, it's got a newer insulated door, Chamberlain opener. I wouldn't say it's brand new, but it looks to be in pretty good shape, and I can see why they're not using the garage. They are getting ready to move. I see this a lot. And it's mostly just stuff for packing. They did not take stuff out for staging this house. Alright, I'm going to set up some lights. I have these interesting details on these little arches in the stairwell. That's really unusual. Carpeted stairs. And that's vinyl. And light switches elude me on this home. So here they have the family room. And this is as bright as it gets. I think they like it dark. So moss rock treatment on a gas fireplace. That's a lot of work. And little wood trim details. They have a portal from here to a room in the back. And yeah, this guy does guns, so this is probably gun safe, and that's equipment to go with that. And this is a decent quality vinyl floor in this room. And no light switch for this room, but there's got to be, oh, they have it on the wrong side of the door. So this is technically a bedroom. It has windows, but they're not egress, so we call it a non-conforming. They did some interesting work with wood, wrapping up the duct that hung low. Makes it a little more interesting than just simply doing sheetrock. And here we have a 3/4 bath with, it's a little large, extra space in here. Updated vanity on top. It's got acoustic ceiling. And bronze finished fixture in the shower. And finally we're on to the utility room. Washer dryer hookup. I would say this water heater is quite old. I would plan on it's going to get replaced, looking at the level of corrosion at the top. And the furnace is older, probably original, and I can tell by the dirt inside it needs to be cleaned and serviced at a minimum. It has a humidifier that's probably not functioning anymore. They disconnected the power to it. So those are things that are going to need attention. Inspector's going to have a couple plumbing concerns up here. They mixed different kinds of pipe. Hopefully they used the right kind of glue. Open electrical, that's going to be an inspection item. Same in here, open electrical, even though it's storage. But nice storage space. They painted the the framing. That's rather unusual. And so let's head back upstairs. And there's a fair amount of stuff here. I see more electrical issues too. I mean, all minor, but it's going to have to be fixed before inspection. Before appraisal, I mean. Pardon me. Okay, walking out the back door. The garage has a rear access that I didn't point out before. Little touches on landscaping. It does have a second garage, and I may have to get the key for that if there's one available. But it has a covered back porch here, and hot tub. I'll check to see if that's included with a cover. They got that's got built-in grill stand there that probably is going to have to stay. And there's a greenhouse beyond. Okay, the second garage is actually a workshop. I don't know if that's a clear finish build. I'm not going to step in it. But they've got electric baseboard heat in here. It's probably insulated. And I know all this is going to go, so it's just going to be probably bare bones walls when he's done. I don't think he's going to leave all these tools. So, and he's got a dust collector probably running out. Looks like an attached shed on the rear for that. Okay, walking along the backyard here. There's another view of the hot tub area. And another shed on the property. I don't know if it's open. It's open. And mostly lawn stuff, but there's also things having to do with his woodworking. Another small shed. Looks like there's irrigation system all over here, and grass is actually in real good shape. A lot of little trees, so hopefully they don't get real big. These are really close together, and they've even started a little grape trellis here. I don't know if it got hit by hail or Japanese beetles, but normally they look better than that. Everybody's been having a tough time with Japanese beetles this year. So, this is an apple. Oh, doesn't say it's dwarf. May want to rethink that location. One tree like that would take up this whole space, and it looks like there's a little Japanese maple in the corner. Anyway, they got a greenhouse. Wow. And a little bench in here. That's like, yeah, it's automatically watered. So they got tomatoes and peppers and possibly carrots right there. So anyway, cute place. Don't think the gnomes are going to stay. You probably have to pay double to keep all them. Just kidding. I do have quite a few. And they created a little bridge here to get up to that last planter bed. And that little shack behind, I'm sure, is his dust collection space, and it may stay and it won't have any real purpose after they're gone. This is dead. It's a weeper. So, but nice space sitting out here. You know, a wood burning little fire pit, but it's a fire safe area. Lots of benches for gathering. Very comfortable space. So, there it is. And again, if I didn't mention it, it's got like a newer roof like almost all of Colorado Springs has.